Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're back at If My Heart Had Wings. At the moment we're on a stroll with Amane, so let's carry on. As far as possible, following that idea, I choose the course for the stroll. If we take a detour past a lake along the promenade, then I notice that we're walking up a gentle slope. And fade to black, of course. Windy.
これは見事だな。
It really is. As though she was impressed by the sight of the windmills lined up along the gently sloping hill, Amane let out a sigh. Is this the first time you've seen them?
下から見るのはな。湖越しにか、空の上からしか見たことなかった。
Ah. Not many people would have seen this place from the air. I was one of those few people. I feel quite proud of that.
ここは自然エネルギーの研究施設だったな。私が慶風学園に来た頃には、まだ建設中だった。
It was when I had moved away from you. I see. At that time, Amane was already a student of Kaifu Academy. You were in the robotics club during your first year. After that, you joined the soaring club, didn't you?
ああ、そうだ。入ったというより、部を作ったという言い方が正しいな。
Together with Asuka, is that right? For a moment, Amane looks at me in a mysterious way, then nods. She must find it strange to hear us using Asuka's name.
私はイスカに誘われたんだ。イスカがあの写真やガレージを見つけてきて、ソアリング部を作ろうと言い出した。
Ah. I wish I could have seen it.
何をだ?
You at that time. Amane at the same age as Kochi Nagiha. Amane looks at her own body again.
今とそう変わらないと思うぞ。
Really? Her boobs must have been just as big back then, too. Kochi would have been jealous if she heard that. Yes, the most important part. Her looks aside, I can't imagine Amane Mochizuki as an innocent young girl. Her height might not change much since the time she joined the robot club. What did you do in the club back then?
それも今とそんなに変わらない。グライダーを作って飛ばそうとしてた。あの頃の私はグライダーにあまり興味がなく、ただイスカが写真の場所へ行ってみたいと言うから、それを手伝っている感覚だった。
Is it different now?
航空工学は私の専門分野ではないが、研究してみると面白い発見がたくさんあった。
Okay.
それに、みんなと、小鳥やアゲハや葵くんと一緒に何かをするのは楽しい。主翼が完成した時のことを覚えているかい?
Yes, of course.
あの時、嬉しかったんだ。みんなの力が。うまく言えないが、それが形になったような気がして。だから、飛ぶのは怖かったけど、テストフライトが楽しみだった。
Amane, without realizing, I feel taken aback. I usually never know what she's thinking, but now I know that she felt the same way I did back then.
きっと、何でもいいんだと思う。みんなが夢中になれるものなら。
Ah, that just happened to be the glider. The rest of us could probably say the same thing.
ずっと知りたかったんだ。イスカが夢中になってた理由を。
Says Amane as she looks into the distant view on the other side of the lake.
あの雲の回廊を飛べば、それがわかるかもしれない。
Maybe. So that's why it's your goal. In that place, even if she's all alone. Maybe even now, Amane isn't really into making gliders. The thing that she's chasing after is not the sky, but Asuka. Where is Asuka now? The question that I had been on the verge of asking before, but refrained from, just slipped out. Oh. Oops. Amane looks at the windmills, turning slowly in the wind.
さあ、わからない。どこかへ行ってしまった。
Did she, move or disappear one day? Amane was smiling. Not like she was sad or lonely, but like she really had given up. I regretted asking such an unnecessary question. Not knowing what to say next, I look up at the windmills with her. Every time I see them, it's such a tranquil scene. It feels as if life is rushing around, living according to time. It's so silly.
それにしても暑いな。ソーラーパネルが大活躍だな。
While it's freezing here. Ugh. Yeah. Other than the windmills, there are also solar panels to generate electricity. In the direct sun of the middle of summer, they must be working like crazy.
そろそろ帰ろうか。
Huh? What should we do? Maybe we should stay for a little longer. I checked the time on my cell phone, and it's still a bit too early.
でも暑いぞ。ほら、汗がこんなに。
She says as she pulls her sweaty clothes away from her chest. That's what Agia said once. That is the area that gets the most sweaty. Okay, let's go to the convenience store. I'll buy you some ice cream.
アイスか。
I want some.
いいな。
Even though it's cold here, I want some ice cream. It's never too cold to have ice cream. Looking like she was about to start drooling, Amane immediately started walking. I go after her, carrying the bags.
私はストロベリーのやつがいいな。甘酸っぱくて美味しいな。
I'll have chocolate. Go ahead. Have whichever one you'd like. Okay then, I am back. In order to buy them some time, it looks like I'll need to get her to eat about 2 or 3 ice creams. Yum. We're going to be eating later, but that shouldn't be a problem for Amane. It won't be a problem for me. I'm hungry. Sunset.
ただいま。
We're home. Kind of. Going into the entranceway, Amane's surprised by the sound of a cracker going off. Was that a cracker? Yeah. That didn't sound like a cracker. It sounded like a party popper. Oh well. Seeing Kochi and Agia there, she said,
今日は私の誕生日だったか？違うって。自分の誕生日覚えてないの？さあさあ、どうぞ奥へ。
Okay. Are we going to see what it's like? Nope, just a clear table. Yes, it's empty. With a big question mark on her face, Amane is brought into the dining hall. Without hesitation, she showed her amazement when she saw the spectacle awaiting her inside. I follow her inside. I also let out a little gasp. It's wood! There, the dining table was overflowing with food. Yes, made of wood,
美味しそう
apparently.
な食べ物がいっぱいだ。
Delicious.
気に入ってくれたみたい。まずは成功だね。
Kochi and Agia smile at each other.
天音先輩、長い間お疲れ様でした。ん？忘れちゃったの？送別会するって言ってたでしょ？
It seems that she really had forgotten and said, "Oh yeah," and nodded when she finally remembered.
忘れなきゃいけないと思ってたから頑張ったんだ。
You can forget things like that? If you try your best to forget something, wouldn't that just make the memory more vivid? That's not what Amane's like though. She's not ordinary. No, she is not. Sorry, Amane. We didn't want you to see the preparations for the party. That's why I've been taking you to all these different places all day.
約束だよね。天音先輩とデートできちゃうなんて。
Yep. Hey, that's not what this is about.
あれはデートだったのか。
No, I just said...
初めてした。そうか、あれがデートなのか。引退前にまた一ついい思い出ができた。
We did it, guys. We're in.
だって喜んでもらえたみたいよ。
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
赤くなってる。やらしい。
That's harsh. Shut up, will ya? More importantly, you guys have done a great job getting all this food ready. By the looks of it, it's a Western course. There's Italian and French, but I'm not familiar enough with the cuisine to give particular names. However, there's also things like roast beef and chicken that have been cooked in the oven. So it's a lot like real restaurant food.
ひばりね、
Yum, yum,
手伝ってもらったのよ。
Oh, Hibari was here. As Kochi spoiled the surprise slightly, Hibari, who couldn't wait any longer, came into the dining hall.
こんばんは、天音さん。こんばんは。小鳥ちゃんに頼まれてお手伝いさせてもらいました。
Oh, I see. So that's why.
言っときますけど、私たちもちゃんと手伝ったんだからね。ねえ。
Nah. Oh, they're here as well. Then, after Hibari, Anchan came in. We invited him to surprise Amane.
Amane, 引退おめでとう。
Yay!
立つよ。ありがとう。いいのかな？私たちも混ぜてもらって。
It's fine.
いいんじゃねえの？俺らも草むしり手伝ったんだし。
Wow. Otaro and Ma Bao are here too. Like Ma Bao says, they did help out. At times like this, the more the merrier. That's true. Oh, and she's here as well.
黙ってられないからね。
Of course. Still in your underwear? Kaneko, I thought you went back home.
追い出されてきた。
Of course. She must have been wandering around in her underwear again. But we can't just leave her out of the party. She helped out too.
わ
That is true.
あ、賑やかだな。
Yes, it is. It's like she's talking about someone else's party.
主役はあまねちゃんよ。
That's
そう
true.
そう。今日は先輩の送別会ですからね。
Party on, people.
そうだ
I'll
った。
party on too.
ありがとう、みんな。
Time to do a little bit of a dance. Maybe.
今夜は飲んで歌って、じゃんじゃん騒ごう。
Where's the music? Other than this music.
おー
Oh! Don't go too crazy. This building's old and falling apart, you know? What's happening now? It's nighttime. Nope, we're inside. I thought we were outside.
おいしい、おいしい。
Stop talking your mouth full. Ugh.
相変わらずだわね。
Yeah.
がっかり感が半端ないわね。
Everyone sighs when they see the way that Amane eats. It totally ruins the effect of her good looks.
どうしたんだみんな。
They're just being mean. Don't worry, Amane.
なんでもないわ。料理気に入ってもらえてよかったです。
That's what's important.
うん、おいしい。すごいな。今日の料理は豪華だな。ひばり姉が腕を振るってくれたからね。小鳥ちゃんの大切な先輩さんなんですもの。半端なお料理は出せないわ。
Hibari emphasizes the point. She's a good person, but when it comes to Kotori, she gets a scary look in her eyes.
このチキンおいしいな。
She wolfs down the grilled herb chicken with a complete lack of manners. I felt a little sad to think that I would no longer be able to see the way she eats so excitedly.
ついに天音も引退か。もっとも最初はまだ続けてたことに驚いたけどな。
父にたくさん迷惑をかけた。これからは親孝行しないといけない。
お前の口から親孝行なんて言葉が聞けるなんてな。
ねえねえ、あんちゃんもソアリング部を復活させた時のメンバーなの？
俺か？俺は違うぞ。後から誘われたんだ。
By Amane?
どうだったかな。
達也を誘ったのはミスカだ。私が作ったパーツを見てミスカがこれはまずいって言い出して、一体何がまずかったのか今でもよくわからないんだが。
Amane didn't understand, but we got straight away. And that's when he asked Anshan?
あんちゃんは昔から工場の手伝いしてて、その手の加工技術はお手の物だったもんね。うん、それもあるが。あるが？おっと、これは誰にも言っちゃいけないってイスカから言われていたんだった。危ない危ない。
It seems that there's some deep meaning in what she said. If it was any ordinary person cutting themselves off like that, it'd be like they were waiting for us to say, "So tell us." But with her, I don't think that's the case.
それってやっぱあれじゃない？
That thing?
ね
今のソアリング部を始めたのはイスカとアマネだ。当時は2人だけだったんだ。
Uh-huh.
え、二人でできたんですか？部活に。
当時の生徒会は甘かったからな。特にアマネには。
Uh-huh.
何せ学校創立以来の天才少女だ。先生も大抵のことには目をつぶっていた。
へえ、そうだったのか。
As Amane slurps her soup, she speaks like she's talking about someone else again.
私は天才なんかじゃないのにな。イスカにいつもバカだバカだと言われていた。アマネ先輩のことそんな風に言えちゃうなんて。
Yeah.
イスカってそんなにすごい子だったの？ああ、イスカは天才だった。
When Amane answers, she speaks proudly of her, as if she were her own. A genius that surpasses Amane Mochizuki. I can't imagine it. I can. Looking over towards Anshan, he shrugs his shoulders and smiles.
確かイスカが見つけてきたんだよな。ガレージとそこに眠っていたグライダーを。
Okay. Gulp, gulp. Amane nods while busily biting into a chicken. Is it
あ
barbecue
る日
chicken?
突然言ってきたんだ。すごいものを見つけたって。
I am so hungry.
それで、
This is
グ
like
ライダーを
torture.
飛ばすことになった。
A lot of details were left out, but I understood it for the most part. I decided not to delve any deeper. This kind of thing happens often when talking to Amane.
お前たちが乗っているあの機体も元は OB が自作したものにアマネたちが手を加えたんだぞ。
私、ずっとアマネちゃんたちが全部作ったんだと思ってた。OB の人たちもすごかったんだね。
Hearing about the achievements of club members from days gone by made our own achievements seem quite insignificant. We've got to work harder. While we talk about the history of the Soaring Club, the ones who don't have much to do with it were just enjoying the food. Nom nom
マー
nom.
君、これ美味しいよ。ベーコンが巻いてあるやつ。
どれどれおほマジでうめえいいなこういう飯。うちじゃラーメンと餃子ばっか食わされてるからな。
Wow.
うちもお父さんが洋食嫌いだから、あんまりこういうの食べたことないよ。おかわりどんどんしてね。まだたくさんあるから。
Oh, this will make me hungry. So,
小鳥さ
so
んのお
hungry.
姉さん、優しいね。
しかも超美人じゃねえか。あのやつ、いい生活しやがって。
おかわり。
Food.
ただいま。
It's okay, I'll do it,
いいのよ。水瀬さんは座ってて。
she said, as her slippers pattered as she went into the kitchen.
ひばりさんってさ、絶対いいお嫁さんになるよね。彼氏とかいるのかな。どこの馬の骨ともわからないやつにお姉ちゃんをあげる気はないからね。付き合う相手はこの私が厳しく審査するわ。こっちはこっちでシスコン丸だしね。
Yep.
違うわよ。私はただひばり姉が大好きなだけで。
That excuse is completely lame. Well, it's good for sisters to get
ア
along
バネの姉ちゃんってあんちゃんと同い年くらい？
in the right way.
かな。
A lot of sisters in this anime, in this game, isn't there? We all look at Anshan, then at Amane.
ってことは先輩とも同じくらいか。
Who? Hibari?
お待たせしました。
Okay. Hibari puts a second helping of chicken on Amane's plate. If Amane hadn't become the super repeat student and had just graduated normally, maybe she would have ended up like her. Nah, there's no way that could happen. She would have swapped her school uniform for a white coat and joined her dad, working in the lab. Maybe her lifestyle wouldn't be that different to how it is now.
そういやさ。
Maybe.
あ、
Will people stop chewing their mouthful, please?
あまねちゃん、いつもなんか書いてるよね。あれって何の設計図なの？
Koji asked a simple question.
ああ、それ私も気になってた。
That was something that was on my mind as well.
グライダーだが？
Yeah?
でももう完成してるじゃないですか。
Yeah, says Kochiri. Amane wiped her mouth and stood up. Okay then guys, I'm going to end it there. I hope everybody's looking forward to Christmas in a few more days. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Delifer. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.